Tired of feeling stiffness in your knees when you wake up? Or hearing those snap, crackle, pop sounds every time you bend down to tie your shoes? You're not alone. After 50, joint pain becomes one of the most common complaints. But the right foods can make a world of difference. In today's video, we're revealing the top 5 superfoods that can help rebuild cartilage, fight inflammation, and keep your joints moving smoothly for years to come. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll have a simple plan you can start today to feel stronger, lighter, and more mobile than you have in years. Before we dive in, I'd love to know where you join me from today. Drop a comment below and let me know. All right, let's get started. And trust me, you're going to want to hear about food #5. It's a total game changer that most people completely overlook. Why focus on joint health after 50? First, let's quickly talk about why joint health deserves extra attention as we age. Starting around 40 to 50, our bodies naturally begin to produce less collagen, the protein that acts like glue, holding our joints together. Cartilage, the cushiony stuff between your bones, also wears down faster than your body can rebuild it. Add in decades of daily wear and tear, possible old sports injuries, or simply genetics, and suddenly walking, climbing stairs, even standing up from a chair feels way harder than it used to. But here's the exciting part. The foods you eat can either speed up joint degeneration or help repair and strengthen them naturally. So if you've been relying only on pain meds or creams to get by, it's time to think inside your body instead of just outside. Let's talk about the first superfood that could change your life. 1. Salmon, the omega-3 powerhouse. When it comes to joint-friendly foods, salmon takes a crown, and it's not even close. But why salmon specifically? Let's dig into it. Salmon is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA. These special fats aren't just good for your heart. They directly fight inflammation in your joints. Remember, chronic inflammation is the real villain behind aching, swollen, stiff joints. And if you can calm that inflammation naturally, you reduce pain, boost flexibility, and protect your cartilage from further damage. In fact, multiple studies have shown that seniors who eat more omega-3s experience white heavy checkmark, less morning stiffness. White heavy checkmark, reduced joint swelling. White heavy checkmark, lower need for pain medications. White heavy checkmark, improved walking speed and mobility. Pretty incredible, right? But it gets even better. Can omega-3s help regrow cartilage? You might be wondering, can eating more salmon actually rebuild my joints? The answer, not exactly, but close. While omega-3s don't directly regrow cartilage, they slow down cartilage breakdown and reduce enzymes that chew up joint tissue. Think of omega-3s as security guards protecting your joints from ongoing damage. Plus, salmon is loaded with vitamin D, another critical nutrient for joint strength. Vitamin D deficiency can lead to weaker bones, poor calcium absorption, and even contribute to joint pain and stiffness. Since many adults over 50 have lower vitamin D levels, especially those who spend less time outside, eating salmon regularly is like hitting 2 birds with 1 stone. You lower inflammation and strengthen your bones. How much salmon should you eat? Experts recommend aiming for at least 2 servings per week. 1 serving is about the size of a deck of cards, around 3 to 4 ounces. Some great ideas. Baked salmon with lemon and dill. Salmon salad with leafy greens. Grilled salmon tacos. And yes, can salmon counts too. Just make sure it's wild caught when possible. Pro tip. If you're not a fish fan, omega-3 supplements, like fish oil capsules, can be a backup, but nothing beats getting it straight from the real food. Quick tip. How to shop for the best salmon. Not all salmon is created equal. For maximum health benefits, choose wild-caught over farmed. Wild salmon has higher omega-3s and fewer contaminants. Look for Alaskan salmon like sockeye, coho, or pink. Fresh, frozen, or canned, they all work. And remember, baking, broiling, or grilling are the healthiest cooking methods. Try to avoid heavy frying, which can destroy some of the healthy fats. If you think salmon is impressive, wait until you hear about the second superfood on our list, a simple, sweet ingredient you might already have in your kitchen that can rebuild your joints at the cellular level. Hint, It's not a vegetable, and it's not a meat either. You might be surprised because this next superfood is often sitting in your pantry right now. It's tasty, natural, and incredibly powerful for fighting joint damage from the inside out. Ready to find out what it is? Let's jump right in. 2. Berries. Tiny but mighty joint protectors. That's right, berries. Blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. These little fruits are absolutely packed with joint-saving goodness. But they're not just a sweet treat. They're one of the most potent anti-inflammatory foods you can eat. So why are berries a must-have after 50? Let's break it down. How berries help your joints. Berries are loaded with white heavy checkmark antioxidants, especially anthocyanins, which give berries their vibrant colors. White heavy checkmark vitamin C, critical for collagen production, aka the glue that keeps your joints cushioned. White heavy checkmark fiber, which reduces whole body inflammation. White heavy checkmark polyphenol, natural compounds that protect cartilage and reduce oxidative stress. In simple terms, berries calm inflammation, boost collagen, and shield your joints from damage. And guess what? Research shows that seniors who eat more berries experience less joint stiffness, better range of motion, lower markers of inflammation in their blood, slower progression of arthritis symptoms. Pretty amazing for something you can just toss into a smoothie, right? Can eating more berries actually rebuild damaged cartilage? Here's the truth. While no food can magically regrow lost cartilage, berries can stimulate collagen production, and collagen is key to repairing and maintaining the cartilage you still have. Plus, by reducing oxidative stress, berries slow down the wear and tear process that leads to cartilage thinning in the first place. Think of it like this. Berries aren't the construction crew rebuilding your joints. They're the security team and the repair squad keeping everything in top shape longer. How much should you eat? For real joint benefits, aim for 1 cup of berries daily. Fresh or frozen both work. Some easy ways to add them. Toss berries into oatmeal or yogurt. Blend into smoothies. Add to salads for a sweet tart twist. Snack on them fresh with a handful of almonds. Pro tip: frozen berries are just as nutritious as fresh, sometimes even more, since they're flash frozen at peak ripeness. Quick science bite: why vitamin C matters for joints. Did you know? Vitamin C isn't just for fighting colds. It's crucial for making collagen, the main protein in cartilage. Low vitamin C levels equals weaker collagen equals faster joint damage. 1 cup of strawberries, for example, gives you nearly 150% of your daily vitamin C needs. That's a big win for your joints, without needing supplements. And if you combine vitamin C from berries with omega-3s from salmon, you're giving your joints a powerful 1-2 punch. Repair plus protect. Bonus tip: what about berry supplements? Berry powders and supplements are everywhere these days. But are they as good as real berries? Here's the deal. Real berries are better because they contain fiber, water, and the full range of nutrients nature intended. Supplements can help in a pinch, but they often lack the full antioxidant variety you get from whole foods. If you do use a powder, like acai powder or blueberry concentrate, make sure it's pure, without added sugars or fillers. So far, we've loaded your plate with salmon and berries. But the next superfood is even more exciting. It's green, it's crunchy, and it's famous for keeping bones strong and easing joint pain. Can you guess what it is? Hint: it's not broccoli, but it's just as powerful. And trust me, this one might surprise you. Ready? Let's dive in. 3. Spinach, the joint-saving leafy green. That's right, spinach. You might have grown up hearing that spinach builds muscle, thanks Popeye. But the truth is, spinach is even better for your bones, cartilage, and overall joint health. Here's why spinach is a must-have if you want to walk pain-free after 50. Why is spinach so powerful for joints? Spinach is loaded with white heavy checkmark vitamin K, essential for strong bones and proper calcium use. White heavy checkmark magnesium, reduces joint inflammation and relaxes muscles. White heavy checkmark calcium, the building block of strong bones and cartilage. White heavy checkmark antioxidants, protect joints from free radical damage. White heavy checkmark plant-based omega-3s, to calm chronic inflammation naturally. In fact, just 1 cup of cooked spinach provides over 1,000% of your daily vitamin K needs. That's like a super boost straight to your skeleton. How does vitamin K protect your joints? You might be wondering, isn't vitamin K just about blood clotting? Great question, but it does so much more. Vitamin K directs calcium into your bones instead of letting it harden your arteries. Prevents bone thinning, osteoporosis, keeping your joints strong. Supports cartilage growth and repair. Reduces inflammation in joint tissues. A 2020 study found that seniors with higher vitamin K levels had significantly stronger bones and lower rates of osteoarthritis compared to those who were deficient. And guess what? Many older adults aren't getting enough vitamin K, making spinach an easy, delicious solution. How does magnesium help joint pain? Spinach is also a top source of magnesium, which plays a critical role in relaxing stiff muscles, reducing inflammation in joints and soft tissues, supporting smooth nerve-muscle communication. Low magnesium equals more muscle cramps, joint aches, and even worse arthritis flare-ups. By eating spinach regularly, you're essentially lubricating your joints from the inside out. How much spinach should you eat? 4 joint health benefits. Aim for at least 1 cup of cooked spinach, or 2 to 3 cups raw, several times a week. Ways to add spinach easily. Toss into omelets or scrambled eggs. Blend into smoothies, you won't even taste it. Stir into soups, stews, or casseroles. Sauté with a little olive oil and garlic for a quick side dish. Pro tip: cooking spinach reduces its oxalate content, making its minerals, like calcium and magnesium, even easier for your body to absorb. Quick science bite: what about oxalates? You might have heard that spinach contains oxalates, compounds that can bind to calcium and might contribute to kidney stones. Is this a real concern? Here's the truth. If you have a history of kidney stones, talk to your doctor about spinach. For most healthy seniors, eating cooked spinach in moderation is completely safe, and the benefits far outweigh the risks. Plus, pairing spinach with calcium-rich foods like yogurt or cheese can actually prevent oxalate problems. Bottom line, don't fear spinach. Embrace it. Your joints will thank you. Pro tip: add healthy fats to boost absorption. Spinach's key nutrients, like vitamin K and plant-based omega-3s, are fat-soluble, meaning your body absorbs them better when you eat them with a little healthy fat. So drizzle some olive oil over your spinach, toss it with avocado, or sprinkle some nuts and seeds on top. It's a simple hack to maximize your joint health benefits. Now you've got salmon berries and spinach in your toolbox for stronger, pain-free joints. But wait until you see the next superfood on our list. It's rich, golden, and famous for fighting pain at the root level. Remember, you're stronger than you think, and the right foods can make you even stronger. But today's superfood, it's legendary. It's golden, and it's been trusted for thousands of years to soothe pain, fight swelling, and boost mobility naturally. Can you guess what it is? If you said turmeric, you're absolutely right. Let's dig into why turmeric might just become your new best friend if you're serious about walking pain-free. For turmeric, the ancient secret for pain-free joints. Turmeric isn't just a kitchen spice. It's a full-blown health powerhouse. This bright yellow spice contains an active ingredient called curcumin, which is one of the most potent natural anti-inflammatories ever discovered. Here's why turmeric deserves a place in your daily routine. White heavy check mark reduces inflammation at the cellular level. White heavy check mark eases arthritis symptoms like stiffness and swelling. White heavy check mark protects cartilage from breakdown. White heavy check mark improves joint flexibility and comfort. White heavy check mark boosts antioxidant levels in the body. No wonder turmeric has been a staple in Ayurvedic and Chinese medicine for centuries. How does curcumin help joint health? Let's break it down simply. When your joints hurt, it's usually because of inflammation, either from wear and tear arthritis, autoimmune conditions, or old injuries flaring up. Curcumin blocks inflammatory enzymes like COX-2, the same target as many prescription pain meds. Suppresses inflammatory molecules like TNF-alpha and IL-6. Boosts your body's antioxidant defenses, fighting off joint-damaging free radicals. In fact, studies show that curcumin can be just as effective as over-the-counter painkillers without the nasty side effects. Pretty incredible for a spice, right? Real research, turmeric versus arthritis. In one clinical trial, seniors with knee osteoarthritis who took curcumin supplements reported less joint pain, improved walking ability, better quality of life, compared to those taking placebo. Another study even found that turmeric was as effective as ibuprofen at reducing arthritis pain, but with fewer gastrointestinal side effects. If you're tired of reaching for painkillers every morning, turmeric might be the natural alternative you've been searching for. How much turmeric should you take? Here's the thing. Just sprinkling a little turmeric on your food here, and there probably won't be enough to seriously fight joint inflammation. You need a therapeutic amount, meaning 500 to 1,000 milligrams of curcumin daily for pain relief. Ways to get there. Turmeric capsules or supplements. Look for ones with black pepper extract for better absorption. Golden milk, warm milk with turmeric, black pepper, and cinnamon. Adding 1 to 2 teaspoons of turmeric into soups, stews, or smoothies daily. Pro tip: always combine turmeric with black pepper, which contains piperine. It boosts curcumin absorption by up to 2,000%. Without black pepper, most of the curcumin just passes through your system without being absorbed. Can you get too much turmeric? For most people, turmeric is very safe, especially when used as a spice. However, high doses of supplements can sometimes cause mild stomach upset. If you have gallbladder issues or take blood thinners, check with your doctor first. As always, start small and see how your body feels. Fun ways to add more turmeric to your life. Need some ideas? Try these. Blend turmeric into smoothies with banana, berries, and spinach. Sprinkle onto roasted veggies or chicken. Stir into soups, stews, or curries. Make golden tea with turmeric, ginger, honey, and black pepper. Turmeric doesn't have to be overwhelming. Start with small amounts, and your joints will thank you. We've loaded your plate with salmon, berries, spinach, and turmeric. But today, we're finally unveiling the 5th superfood that completes the team. It's crunchy, it's satisfying, and it's packed with the exact nutrients your joints crave to stay lubricated, flexible, and strong for years to come. Ready? Let's get into it. 5. Nuts and seeds, nature's joint lubricators. That's right, nuts and seeds. These little nutrition bombs aren't just tasty snacks. They're essential fuel for healthy joints. Here's why. White heavy checkmark rich in healthy fats, especially omega-3s and monounsaturated fats. White heavy checkmark packed with minerals like magnesium, zinc, and selenium. White heavy checkmark loaded with antioxidants to fight joint inflammation. White heavy checkmark provide plant-based protein for cartilage repair. White heavy checkmark support collagen production and bone strength. Whether it's almonds, walnuts, chia seed, flax seeds, or pumpkin seeds, adding a handful of these crunchy heroes to your diet can make a huge difference in how you move and feel. How do nuts and seeds help your joints? Let's break it down. 1. Fight inflammation. Nuts and seeds are rich in alpha-linolenic acid, ELA, a plant-based omega-3 fat. ELA helps lower inflammatory markers in your body, protect cartilage from breakdown, reduce stiffness and swelling in joints. Studies show that seniors who regularly eat nuts have lower rates of arthritis progression and report less joint pain overall. 2. Boost collagen production. You know by now that collagen is critical for joint health. Nuts like almonds and seeds like pumpkin seeds provide. Zinc, essential for collagen synthesis. Vitamin E, a powerful antioxidant that protects existing collagen from breaking down. Protein, the building block of new joint tissue. More collagen equals better joint cushioning and less creaky movement. 3. Strengthen bones. Strong bones are the foundation of healthy joints. Nuts and seeds provide minerals like magnesium, helps maintain bone density. Phosphorus, critical for bone structure. Calcium, especially in almonds and chia seeds. By feeding your bones properly, you protect the joints they support, especially weight-bearing joints like hips, knees, and ankles. How much should you eat? Good news! You don't need a mountain of nuts to see benefits. For joint health, aim for a small handful, about 1 ounce, of nuts or seeds daily. Some easy options. A snack pack of almonds or walnuts. Chia or flax seeds sprinkled into your smoothie. Pumpkin seeds tossed onto a salad. Nut butter like almond butter. Spread on whole grain toast. Just be mindful of portion sizes. Nuts are calorie dense, and too much can lead to unwanted weight gain, which can strain joints. Quick science bite. Why omega-3s matter so much. You've heard it before, omega-3 fatty acids are key for reducing inflammation. But did you know? Omega-3s directly lower levels of cytokines, tiny proteins that trigger inflammation in your joints. Less cytokines equals less swelling, less pain, and better joint function. Flax seeds, chia seeds, and walnuts are among the best plant-based sources of omega-3s you can find. Pro tip: watch for salted or sugary nuts. While nuts and seeds are amazing, salted or sugar-coated versions can sabotage the benefits. Excess salt can increase blood pressure, cause water retention, leading to joint swelling. Instead, look for raw, dry roasted, or lightly salted nuts whenever possible. Simple, clean, and powerful, just like your new, stronger joints. 7-day meal plan for stronger, pain-free joints. Go! Incorporate all 5 superfoods daily in easy, delicious ways, without stress, without weird diets, and without breaking the bank. Day 1, anti-inflammatory kickoff. Breakfast: Greek yogurt topped with blueberries, chia seeds, and a drizzle of honey. Lunch: spinach salad with grilled salmon, walnuts, and a turmeric lemon vinaigrette. Snack: handful of almonds plus a few strawberries. Dinner: baked turmeric chicken with sautéed spinach and roasted sweet potatoes. Tip: start your day with hydration. 1 glass of water plus a squeeze of lemon. Day 2, berry strong. Breakfast: oatmeal with mixed berries, ground flax seeds, and cinnamon. Lunch: turkey and spinach wrap with turmeric hummus. Snack: banana with almond butter. Dinner: grilled salmon tacos with cabbage slaw and a side of berry salsa. Tip: add turmeric to your tea. It's a small move with big anti-inflammatory effects. Day 3, green power. Breakfast: spinach and berry smoothie with a scoop of protein powder and flax seeds. Lunch: quinoa bowl with roasted vegetables, spinach, and walnuts. Snack: pumpkin seeds and a small apple. Dinner: pan-seared salmon with turmeric cauliflower rice. Tip: try adding a sprinkle of chia seeds to your salad dressing for an extra nutrient boost. Day 4, golden glow. Breakfast: golden milk latte, turmeric, almond milk, black pepper, and cinnamon. Lunch: spinach and salmon frittata with a side of fresh berries. Snack: handful of pistachios. Dinner: turmeric shrimp stir-fry with mixed vegetables and brown rice. Tip: black pepper boosts turmeric's power. Don't skip it. Day 5, mighty omega-3s. Breakfast: overnight oats with chia seeds, blueberries, and crushed walnuts. Lunch: spinach and berry salad with grilled chicken and a turmeric vinaigrette. Snack: cucumber slices with turmeric hummus. Dinner: broiled salmon with roasted Brussels sprouts and quinoa. Tip: don't fear healthy fats. They're critical for joint lubrication and healing. Day 6, recovery and renewal. Breakfast: spinach smoothie with banana, flax seeds, and Greek yogurt. Lunch: tuna salad with spinach, chickpeas, and olive oil dressing. Snack: a small handful of mixed nuts. Dinner: turmeric lentil soup with a side of warm, seeded bread. Tip: staying hydrated supports cartilage health. Aim for 8 glasses of water today. Day 7, victory lap. Breakfast: scrambled eggs with spinach and avocado. Lunch: berry quinoa salad with pumpkin seeds and turmeric dressing. Snack: handful of walnuts plus a few fresh raspberries. Dinner: grilled salmon with spinach sautéed in garlic and olive oil. Tip: reflect today. How much better are you already feeling? Pro tips for success: batch prep. Chop spinach, grill salmon, and portion nuts at the start of the week to make meals fast and easy. Mix and match. Don't like salmon? Swap for sardines, mackerel, or trout. All omega-3 powerhouses. Stay consistent. One superfood meal won't fix joints overnight, but daily habits will transform your health over weeks and months. Supplement smart. Consider adding a turmeric supplement or omega-3 capsule if needed. But real food always comes first. Your journey to stronger joints starts now. If you commit to the superfood strategy, even 80% of the time, you can expect to see less joint stiffness, fewer flare-ups, stronger muscles and bones, better flexibility, a major boost in energy and confidence. Imagine walking upstairs without pain, playing with your grandkids, traveling, dancing, gardening, whatever you love, without that nagging ache holding you back. It's possible, and it starts with what you choose to fuel your body with every single day. And we'd love to hear from you. Which superfood are you most excited to add to your diet first? Drop your answer in the comments below. We're cheering you on every step of the way. Stay strong, stay healthy, and stay moving.